Hey, what's up, guys? Tuki here, back again. You know the deal. It's another episode of my Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode series right here on MLB The Show 18. And today we continue on as we'll hopefully make up some ground and catch Baltimore as we hope to be AL East Division champions, but that's not exactly set in stone. We're 4 games back of Baltimore. That set plan of being ahead of the Yankees and Red Sox has worked, but unfortunately Baltimore's come out of nowhere to be a little bit more competitive than we would have expected. So as of the All-Star break, the pressure is really on once the second half of the season begins for us to start finding that little bit of extra success, kicking it up a notch, and seeing what we can do. The All-Star game is at Yankee Stadium. Do we have any All-Stars? And we do. Andreas Vasquez, he won't be the starter. Hunter Green, so we have at least one extra All-Star already. James Hu is in. Beautiful, so we're up to 3 already. Can we make it 4? Yes, we can. Bo Bichette, is that it? Tyler Stevenson. Might regret letting you go. And okay, is that it? 4? I'm not missing anybody else? Bo Bichette, Vasquez, Green, James Hu. Okay, shit, still, not bad. Not bad at all in terms of all-star representation. The AL ends up winning that game too, 6-1. So again, keep in mind, right now, 4 games back of Baltimore. Hopefully we can get on a good run here. 57-41 is a pretty strong record, but it's a series like this. We're starting off against Tampa, 3 games. They have 37 wins. If we're going to close the gap, this is the type of series that we have to win, and of course we lose the first game and the second game. Thankfully we avoid the sweep, but that's not exactly the ideal start because that brings us to 3 games against Baltimore. Let's see what we can do. A lot of pressure here. Eflin gets roughed up a little bit. And unfortunately we drop that series as well, so damn, not the best form out of the All-Star break. We have 4 games here against New York. Now, this could be very interesting and could go a long way in deciding certain things here. As Nelson Batista down in Double-A will be out for pretty much the rest of the year. We end up sweeping the Yankees, so that's huge. That's a good way to rebound after dropping 2 games to Baltimore. And we have a quick 2-game series against the Red Sox. They're on 48 wins. Of course, they win the first game, and they take both games from us. Lovely. So we're arguably winning games that we'd be all right with losing, and losing games that we should definitely be winning. Not exactly what we're hoping for down the stretch. We have 4 games here against a 60-win Seattle team, and we lose 3 out of 4. Yikes. Okay. Might be worth taking a look at the lineup here. Bichette's not in the best form. Like Martin Santana, I'd still like to see the average be higher. Blackburn's not really cutting it. We're going to put in Jeffrey Hurd, which is something I was considering doing post or just before this episode, post All-Star break, basically, putting him in ASAP. We didn't, so Blackburn, unfortunately, kind of let me down there. We'll see if that's enough of a change. Fortunately, the ERAs have slipped for some of our pitchers, but still, we're having a pretty good season. Let's see if that extra help at the plate in terms of the 9 spot can help here. 3 games against the Yankees, and we sweep them. Not bad. All right. So again, maybe winning games that we're not expecting to and losing games that we should definitely be winning. It's another 3-game series against Baltimore, and despite the fact that they have 3 games at hand, this is huge. We could tie them in wins. If all goes well, we win the first game. We win the second game. Leodis Taveras is back as well, so we're going to have to change the lineup. Not sure who's going to get sent down. Probably Hurd. I mean, Blackburn could definitely do from having that extra time in AAA, but I think it's going to be Hurd. Man, he's doing well too. Can Blackburn be sent down? He can. Austin, I'm sorry, buddy. But let's go get you some playing time down in AAA. And we'll send Juan Uribe all the way back down to... Actually, we can put him up in double for the moment because of the injury. And we'll see how that goes. So, Taveras is going to be back in, but Hurd's the hot hand off the bench. See who wins this last game against Baltimore. And we drop it 7-0 Villalobos gets roughed up. We have 2 games here against Washington. Can we break the 70-win mark? Please? Jesus, all the injuries. Ryan Dahl's going to be out for a little bit. Okay, we split that series. We're having to deal with a ton of injuries already. 11-10 loss. James Hu unfortunately blew that game for us. We do break the 70-win mark, at the very least. So let's take a look lineup-wise. Technically, I could call up somebody else. There's Ryan Dahl that went down to injury. So congratulations are in order. Maybe. I don't even want to call up Blackburn at this point. Congratulations are in order for Juan Uribe. No, I don't want to add him to the 40-man. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. He'll be back soon. 3 games against the White Sox. They're on 61 wins. Let's go auto-fix lineup, I guess, as we take 2 out of 3. Not bad. 3 games against Tampa. It's funny. We have 3 games here, and then next week at the exact same time. Let's see what we can do. They're sub 50 wins, man. We should be able to get the job done here, I'd like to think. Please? Yes. Okay, at the very least, we take 2 out of 3. That brings us to 3 games against the 62-win Red Sox. Let's see what we can do as Bruno Trujillo goes down to an injury. My God, the injuries are out of control right now. Let's see. So many lineup changes. Ryan Dahl's back. Just everything's happening. Martin Moffat down in AA is out for 6 months with a dislocated ankle. So many injuries there. That was impossible to keep up with. But we do take all 3 games against Boston. Promising. So what the hell is the lineup looking like? So AAA right now, and AA for that matter, are a little bit roughed up. But we do have September call-ups coming up. Don't look now, by the way. We are in first place in the division. 8-2 in our last 10, 3.5 up on Baltimore. That's a really good spot to be in, but we got a long road ahead. 3 games against Tampa. Beautiful. We take all 3. That brings us to a 3-game series against Detroit. We're up to 80 wins on the year. Let's go ahead and sim to September 1st. We dropped the first 2, but that brings us to the old playoff roster situation now, doesn't it? The old September call-ups, which in fairness, I mean, our roster's pretty much what we'd want it to be. Right? I mean, I think I'm good. Because it's like, oh, the player that you want, on the roster September 1st. Whenever I do September 3rd, it's like, nah, you done goofed. So, pretty much we're fine. First base, we're definitely good. The only thing I'd consider switching is Pedro Santos for Sean Arthur. But Pedro Santos is the man, so that's not going to happen. Another infield depth option might not be the worst thing. Outfield-wise as well, okay, I am going to keep Hurd as well, I think, over Blackburn. We'll just let Blackburn play out the year in AAA. Hopefully there's some playoff success. And then pitching-wise, we know that we're good to go. We have our 7. We're good. We're good, one way or another. This roster is pretty much set, so hopefully we don't have any issues or complications. Let me just go ahead and hit sim to September call-ups. And we'll see what happens here as we get swept by Detroit. Not ideal. The Buffalo Bison have not made the playoffs, nor have the Fisher Cats. So both were very successful last year. Unfortunately, that is not the case this time out. So I'm just going to trust this roster as is, because why the hell wouldn't I? I mean, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I mean, I guess I'll change it up a little bit, but again, every time I do this, it doesn't seem to matter anyway. Sean Arthur, congratulations. Welcome to ye old 40-man roster. Buster Couture as well. Get called up for the moment, buddy. And then let's see, who else do we have? Blackburn called back up. So yeah, we're looking fine for the most part. Preston Rhodes, can add him to the 40-man. Call him up just in case. And we'll also bump up. Let's go with Juan Castro. He's had a really good season. A little bit more promising than some of our other options. And then starting pitching-wise. Okay, cool. We already got some guys called up. So we should be fine. Let's go ahead and go auto for lineup and rotation just down the stretch here. 2 more games against Oakland. We took the first. We'll win that series. We sweep that series. That brings us to 3 games against the Yankees. That series against Baltimore in a couple of weeks, by the way, will be gigantic. But here we go. 3 games against New York, and there goes all the goodwill that we just earned by sweeping Oakland. We get swept by the Yankees. 3 games against LA. This is not what I was expecting. I was going to say this is going to be tough. We take 2 out of 3 and win that series, an 11-1 win, by the way. 3 games against Minnesota. They're barely above 500, which is why we should take 2 out of 3, and we did. I don't know what the hell the shit thing was that I just did with my face, but you know what? I'm going to blame being tired. Tampa, 55 wins, featuring Mark Soroka. Please beat Soroka. Thank you. 2 other games, and we sweep them. Not bad. 90 wins on the year. Where are we playoff-wise? We are in first. We're 3 games up on Baltimore. Right, so 90 wins has us tied with the Angels for the best record in the American League. Okay, we're looking good. Can we maintain that? 3 games against the 76-win Red Sox team. We lose 2 out of 3. And this is it. This is it. Game and a half up on Baltimore. This will more than likely decide the division title. Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3, okay, thank God. So right now, we find ourselves half a game above Baltimore. Pressure is on in these 4 games over Texas. They will not be a playoff team. Vasquez, Villalobos, Green, and at the bottom of the order, Zach Eflin. Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a win. What's the situation? We're a game up on Baltimore. 1 more win. Can we beat Texas and seal the deal? Yes, we can. There we go. The Toronto Blue Jays are playoff bound. The Toronto Blue Jays, barring a miracle, actually, in fairness, we haven't secured the division title. We still need to beat Texas here. There could be a 1-game playoff. And there's a 1-game playoff. Oh, God. Eflin, you've been so bad this year, win-loss wise. We get to play Baltimore for the division title. The Red Sox and Yankees have fallen off pace. We're the second-rated team. 94 wins. The Angels have the best record in the AL. So the winner will take, or the loser will take the top wildcard spot. I find it weird that we're listed there first. The loser will take the top wildcard spot, and the winner will be division champions. Let's see what happens. Let's do it. Let's treat it like a playoff game. Henry Murillo on the mound. We are in Baltimore. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we can do. I would like to think that we can get the victory here. Buster Couture, no. Just skip all. No game time decisions. We need our best lineup here. It's a 1-game playoff, game 163. It really sucks that it's come down to this, but we kept losing games to teams that we shouldn't have been losing to, not to mention being a little bit streaky overall. Winning games that we could see ourselves losing, and then of course losing games that we definitely needed to win. Boy, am I tired. That's okay. We're marching on. Game 163. Let's do this. Hoffman on the mound for them. Let's go. Again, we're treating it like a playoff game. Let's see what we can do. Cassidy flies out. Bichette grounds out. Junior pops out. 1-2-3 inning. Verdugo with a leadoff single and a 2-run home run from Mountcastle. Neat. And a solo shot for Guzman. Okay, so wild card it is. Good Lord. Santana, nothing. Miella, nothing. Robles, nothing. Hopefully Murillo can shut them down this half inning. 2-out single. Thankfully he's out of it. Taveras, nothing. Dahl, hit by pitch. We'll have him steal for obvious reasons. Andy Wales, swing away, grounds out. Cassidy, single, run scores. Try to steal, gets it. Bichette, singles. It's a 1-run game. Bichette, go for it. Yes. Junior, damn. All right. Well, we bounced back at least. It's a 3-2 game. Not bad. Henry, continue to shut the door, please. Strikes out Mountcastle. 1-out single. Oh, my God, Mario, you're killing me here. Double play, we're out of the inning. You know, I'm going to go back to quick manage for this one occasion. Santana grounds out. Miella singles. Robles walks. Taveras singles. Runner scores. It's a one-run game yet again. Dahl walks. Bases loaded for Andy Wales. Let's go sac fly. He gets it. Tie ball game. Holy shit, Ryan Dahl's speed. Cassidy into a fielder's choice. But we've tied the game, which is something that I certainly wasn't expecting. We have a chance, maybe. Phillips pops out. Brugman strikeout. Jackson 1-2-3 inning. All right, we're definitely going back to quick manage for the sake of this. Bichette pops out. Junior pops out. Santana 1-out, 2-out single. Steal attempt is successful. Miella grounds out. Right. I don't trust my decision making on that, let alone Mario's. Let's see what he can do here. 2-out double for Mountcastle. Single. Runners at the corners with 2 outs for Jock Peterson, who flies out. To the top of the 6th we go, still tied. We're looking okay. Inoa's been brought on. Let's see what we can do here. Robles flies out. Taveras strikes out. Ryan Dahl flies out. Unfortunate. Guzman leads off. He grounds out. Phillips grounds out. Brugman lines out. Beautiful. We've started to shut them down. We just need the offense to step up here. Wales strikes out. Cassidy grounds out. Bichette hit by pitch. Steal attempt is good. Junior strikes out. Not a great game for Junior in the slightest. Not a good game. Jackson with a single. Villalma against Bergman. Strikeout. Verdugo. Ground out. Mountcastle. Ground out. We're out of it. To the top of the 8th we go. Game 163. Santana flies out. Miella singles. Robles hit by pitch. Taveras fly out. Dahl single. Runner scores. Ryan Dahl. Yes. It's one of the main reasons why I'm like, I'm still into this, because I want to see what he turns into. What a job there. Andy Wales singles. Runner scores. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Zach Cassidy grounds out, but we're up by 2. Dennison's brought on. Pop out. Peterson ground out. Guzman 2-out single. Phillips strikes out. To the top of the 9th we go. Start off with a walk for Bo Bichette, and you bet your ass we're going to be aggressive. Have him steal. Have Junior bunt him over because Junior's been terrible. Have Santana sac fly. There we go. 3 runs worth of support. Here we go. We are 3 outs away from a division title. James Hu, all-star, ground out. Jackson, strikeout. Villalma, ground out. And the Toronto Blue Jays. It took an extra game, but the Toronto Blue Jays have won the division title. We are AL East champs, and that is one hell of a way. A bit more of an optimistic tone as James Hu gets his 46th save, but that is one hell of a way to go into the postseason. Again, in a bit happier spirits. So, thank God. So many stolen bases in that game, too. That certainly helped. We'll be taking on Cleveland in the division series. So we'll be playing Cleveland. The winner of the White Sox-Baltimore wildcard game will play the Angels. In the NL, you have the Cubs and Nationals in the wildcard. Winner plays the Mets. Pirates are playing the Dodgers. So there is that. Again, 95 wins. I'll take it. Award-wise, Eflin wins the Gold Glove. That's our only award. Trout won the MVP, as did Jake Bowers. Cy Young went to Falmer and Frankie Montas. Batting title to Mike Trout and Josh Bell. Reliever of the year, Benny Asuncion and Brian Flynn. Andre Jimenez, Rookie of the Year, along with Mackenzie Gore, finally. Mike Trout, the Hank Aaron, Matt Olson as well. Then you get into the Gold Gloves. Let's take a look here. Let's go league leaders first. So in terms of batting average, Junior finished 7th. Not bad. Total hits, Junior was 3rd. He had Bo Bichette at 8. Also not too shabby. Most doubles, Junior at 6. Bo Bichette at 9. Triples, we had Ryan Dahl with 9. Tied for 7th. Damn. Home run king was Justin Bohr with 40 at 35 years old. You did have, though, Martin Santana at 36. So definitely our best power hitter, which really isn't surprising. RBI-wise, Santana 101 on the season. You can see his full stats there. We'll take a look at it, though, in a moment. Stolen bases, Zach Cassidy with 30, Bichette at 20, and Ryan Dahl at 18. Bo Bichette was also up there for walks. On base percentage, Junior was up there. Slugging percentage, Junior was up there. The wins leader was Fulmer. You had Henry Murillo at 16, as well as Hunter Green. Vasquez at 14. Not too shabby. Saves leader was Kevin McCarthy. James Hu at 46. But yeah, McCarthy was way the hell up there. ERA leader was Fulmer. So yeah, again, anything under a 3 was elite. So Henry Murillo. Anything under a 3.5, 4 is looking tremendous as well. We'll take a look at team rankings for the hell of it. Maybe. I don't really care. I don't really care. Let me see the individual stats at this point. So rotation-wise, Hunter Green finished at 16-5, so a great win-loss record. ERA was a little bit high, but not a terrible season for him taking over as the ace. Not a bad season. Only his second season in the majors as well. So I'm all right with what I've seen from Hunter Green thus far. Henry Murillo at 16-5 with a 2.84 ERA. Phenomenal. An 87 playing like a 92 heading into the postseason. He's been around for a bit. And this was his biggest season and best season yet. Villalobos, 8-11, 3.82 ERA. A little bit disappointing. But it was his rookie season, so I'm not complaining all that much. Vasquez at a 3.32. I mean, a 3.82 is still really good, right? Still really good. I need to be a little bit more lenient. The fact that we didn't have a single pitcher over a 4 is amazing. Vasquez as well for his rookie year, tremendous. And then Zach Eflin, the veteran of the team. Wins-loss record not quite what he had a few seasons ago, but still a solid season from him. Bullpen-wise, Bill Snowden, again, he's a closer, but because of that stamina rating, we're able to play him as a long reliever. Not bad. The ERA is okay. Yeah, the ERA is pretty good. The whip's pretty good, too. I'm not complaining. Bergman, not great, not terrible. Dennison, pretty damn good. Bennett was okay. Jordan Hicks, meh. German was rough. And James Hu was, he was okay. Of course, he had quite a few saves, so we can forgive him. Was there anybody that got sent down by the game? Probably not. Lineup-wise, Ryan Dahl, 14 home runs, 60 RBIs, with a 261 average, 18 stolen bases. Right now up to an 80. You see some of the improvements there. An 80 playing like an 84. Love that this guy's on the team. Bo Bichette, 30 home runs, 89 RBIs, and a 289 average. So he hits 30 home runs for the first time in his career. A career year for Bo Bichette at 26 years old. Junior does what Junior does. You also have Martin Santana. So we have at least 3 30 home run getters. Santana with 36, 101 RBI. So again, the average, he might not be, the best of the best in terms of batting average, but when he gets a hold of the ball, holy shit, does he get a hold of the ball. Love Martin Santana. Miella, strong season. Nothing spectacular. That's a new career high in home runs, at least since he joined the team. RBI, not so much, but, solid season. I'm glad that the power games kind of developed a little bit. Victor Robles, 21 home runs, 84 RBIs, great season. Taveras, not bad, seeing as he missed a bit of time. Andy Wales, 20 home runs, not bad at all. And Zach Cassidy as well. Pretty damn solid. You had Hurd, who, again, in terms of like a pinch hitting option, my God. Cruz was okay in limited appearances. Delabate he actually got quite a few appearances. He was pretty damn good this year. And Pedro Santos as well. So I love the bench right now and some of the hitting options that we have coming off of the bench. I feel really good about our chances in this postseason. And of course, the big thing was too, of course, let me say that a few more times. Austin Blackburn didn't really work out, but he'll be ready to go for next season. So with that said, I hate to do it, but we're going to save the playoffs for the next episode. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, at least not closing in on an hour. But we are going to end things for the moment. I want your opinion on what we should look to do lineup-wise and rotation-wise. Do we just base it off of ERA? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Again, for those of you still enjoying the series, I appreciate it. I'm still having fun with it. Don't know if I plan on it going anywhere anytime soon, so there's that. But you know the deal. Thank you for watching. Support the video. Support the channel. I love you all. Yes, you too. And I will see you guys next time.